If you're looking to buy cheap Rocket League items, be sure to check out today's sponsor RL.Exchange. They support all platforms, and offer a wide selection of Rocket League items to choose from, and have multiple payment options. Be sure to use code RLH at checkout for a 3% discount on your entire purchase.
Quadrant with Relating Wave behind the ball, good 50-50s, and I'd say a very defensive start for both teams, Spaceman.
It was an uncharacteristic miss from Ixo, but
that's gotta be it. That's gotta be it.
Usually see him on the backboard trying to get those rebounds, and it led way to essentially open field, a big 50 win, and Ixo in transition, huge with the demo.
Yeah, that demo from Relating Wave, but it's actually not going to plague them too much. Very early to get back into rotation is Quadrant, even after a mistake. Here comes Ixo, a lot of space to work with, and a demo attempt from Relating Wave, who would have taken out RLCS, but RLCS was just painfully on the backboard, couldn't get into position, and then just unfortunately falls right on top of the ball, but can't get a touch.
I mean, it was and continues to do so, but he's really the only one around trying to center it out. Casio can't find it. Relating Wave, and yet again, the defensive Quadrant will shut down those one-at-a-time pushes we've seen out of Tundra. It hasn't been much. That drop down's disgusting. That's an opening goal with 3 minutes to go.
And for Ixo, I actually believed in this double tap from the midfield. It bounced off the ceiling, so there was a chance he would have gotten it. I think Casio also too much on defense, but here is Casio. That demo, crucial to set up space, but immediately denied by Relating Wave. And look at all the time that Quadrant have to move and transition forward. And look at the time Relating Wave has to take his shot at the net of Tundra.
Yeah, you can't miss those. I mean, Ixo just sets it up perfectly. Casio whiffs, Relating Wave finishes, 2-0 lead, 22 seconds.
You want to be that team that comes out at the top to get that bye. Again, in groups, the fourth team, the bottom team obviously will get eliminated. That double tap is not going to go in. Tundra, they want to get one for the road, but it's not going to matter because they're down by 2 goals. And even with this double tap, which does look nice, it's just not enough.
I am begging. I'm on my hands and knees. I am begging just for something. I just want something, and there we go.
There's your creativity. There's maybe nothing compares to the pressure that you will feel in the RLCS, because every series matters, every goal matters, and that opportunity certainly would have mattered for Tundra, but they get it back anyway. Casio, first goal.
I really like how this play sets up. So often in the series, we saw Tundra just hitting the front of the box and watching the open nets go by. Instead, they pull it to the side. They pull we're starting to see Tundra as well take off some of those sidewall chances defensively that have really been reliant for Quadrant to get possession back. Ixo will just try to float it towards the front as Cash goes up for the touch. Ixo back down. Beautiful 1-2-3. The demo, who cares? It's 1-1.
And this hurts even more because RLCS, he was the player who just missed that opportunity. It went off the post, and now he's the last man back. Can't get up. And I would not be surprised to see this game end with a Cash bump or potentially a Relating Wave double tap. It's a setup for Ixo, who gets a double tap himself. Then the follow-up save by RLCS, and Casio crashes across the goal line. But at the end of the day, it is just not enough, and Quadrant gets the sweep.
I mean, what potentially do you do here? Start off so low on a best of 5 still on your screens, but BDS, reigning world champions, Oxygen, trying to get themselves in that category as well. Rise, the biggest pickup in the offseason, and a punch downfield that hits off the top bar, and it's followed up by Monkey Moon. Who else start things off for BDS?
Yep, and it's the former world champs who are going to strike first off the crossbar. I thought this was going to be a missed opportunity, but they got a bit fortunate because it bounced off the crossbar. Also agree that it is going to be extra, and he is the pillar of consistency for this offense. Seiko, we know what he's capable of, the crazy mechanics. Monkey Moon, of course, can come through, but how about extra? This man, when you need him to pick up the phone, to answer the call, he's always there.
The best teams are the ones whose fundamentals are the cleanest. Was looking for the crossing pattern, but front all of BDS. We're waiting for, of course, the Oxygen offense to kick into high gear. But so far, defensively, we've seen this before, where BDS just break down a squad. Shot after shot, look after look. It doesn't matter what they throw at you. They're going to be consistent with it. And off the kickoff, they find another.
This is classic BDS that we all know and love. Blowing this ball into the corner, you get a good 50-50 win from extra, and Monkey Moon reads that play perfectly.
They got to worry about Sego on the backboard. Ross just trying to clear it, has to get Archie for the pre-jump. Jorius was waiting, but Archie going to follow in on the ball, and Seiko will get back to net. This one's dangerous. What a double tap from Archie to open it up for Oxygen. Finally, some life breathed in.
There's no way you read this. There is no way this man read it. I want to see. He didn't even have any boost. This man was just perfectly flying without using any of it. He was rotating his car, And somehow, some way, that worked out. Archie, what a play to start things off for his team.
Respectfully, let him cook, but you're going to have to worry about that. Off the kickoff, that's 2 times now in this game. Monkey Moon has punished you. It's a win by extra. He doesn't get the boost, but Seiko, the extension, backboard, touch, Monkey Moon, finish it.
Wow.
My goodness.
I mean, they're letting Monkey Moon.
Midfield boost there. Seiko, Rise trying to meet this one. He's going to have to fight off 2 defenders at a time, but easily taken aback. And that's 30 seconds off the board that has nothing to say, as Oxygen couldn't find a single touchdown field, and they get counterattacked off it. It's 5-1.
And for this, you understand why Oxygen are trying to push forward so much. I mean, they were down, 3 goals already, 4-1. They needed to put one in. Remember, with 20 if you're a fan of Oxygen. And BDS don't strike first, but they do start the game hot.
Yeah, it's been the rebound game for me from BDS. It's been so dangerous. Jorius places it nicely and gets in front, up on top of the ball. BDS couldn't get up in time, and Archie sets this one up.
All right, here comes the momentum. All the mechanics coming out. Jorius, he has one spot to hit. Seiko can't get the shot. That was into the top left corner off the post. Again, that was a very slow defensive rotation from Oxygen, and they're still trying to recover from these mistakes. They can't get in front of the ball again, all tied up.
I mean, if you can't clear this one out, there's only so much you can really do before BDS find the opening. Archie falls back. Rise gets bumped. Open net. A good recovery from that dangerous spot. It's like 10% window of opportunity, but he still slots it, and it forces 2 defenders on the save to commit. Diving at that. Quickly back to the neutral zone. Rise trying to go for the challenge, will do so. Extra just pops it right over, and perfect place, perfect opportunity. BDS more than happy to play the midfield as Archie gave away possession, and Monkey Moon took it right back.
I mean, just look at the positioning. You've got one player from BDS who's prepared to challenge.
Burning a lot of boost to continue the play. We've seen Oxygen do it before, and now from the corner grab, Extra didn't time it right, but it doesn't matter. He escapes with his life, and Jorius plays it off the back wall. You get Rise as well, working in tandem. The cutoff, and Monkey Moon again off the infield pass. BDS look good, and they are clinical right now.
I mean, this is ridiculous. What is my boy doing over there? Why is Monkey Moon prepared for this? It's insane. Double commit on the side of BDS. Could open up a shot for Rise. He did take it. Saved quickly out of Extra, but there's still an onslaught of shots going at their own net. And this is a 50-50. It's not even a shot. It had a blue trail, and it is unfortunately for BDS going to fall in. Oxygen, I don't want to say it's a lucky one. It's just a very solid 50-50 from Archie.
I mean, Seiko did all he could on the go. You need something if you're Oxygen. It's close, way over, but Extra pops it high. Jorius now on the back wing. Plays it to the corner. It's centered out, looking for the connection. Denied. Archie at midfield has to keep it alive. And with nothing in the tank, despite everything, Archie is still up. It's still up for Oxygen. Monkey Moon punishes 4-2. This one is done.
Still up for Oxygen, but it means there's even more opportunities for BDS to put a final one in, increase the lead by 2 goals, and send us into game number
the rest of the year. But so far, we are waiting for that Oxygen offense to show its overwhelming force. We know Rise is one of the most clutch players in the league. We know how good Jorius is on the wing here, and that's going to be an overextension for BDS that punishes them as Jorius was ready for the touch.
Yep, and we finally do get a good start for Oxygen with Rise. A quick 1-2 pass down to Jorius. Maybe this is that transitional gameplay. Seiko eager to get that flip and over a defender, but he couldn't get the follow-up off the backboard. Nonetheless, we are going to see more pressure out of BDS. That's immediately denied as soon as I talk about it, because you've got Rise coming down the other side. The control, the first touch, it's all there for this player.
He had 4 shots before this. One had to land finally, 20% from the field,
the extra flip. And those are the mechanics that you expect. Those are the mechanics that Oxygen needed and wanted when they picked up Rise, and that's what they're getting.
Jorius is going to be dangerous. The musty. Oh my! Jorius from the sidewall. Are you kidding? It's 3-0.
Hello, Jorius. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for hitting us with the musty, and thank you for hitting us with the passing plays in the midfield, which I think built a lot of their confidence moving forward. And then now it's swapped up to solo plays out of Jorius and Rise, and Monkey Moon is far too ahead. Doesn't have any boost. If he had even 1 pad, I'm sure he could have gotten a touch on this ball, but simply put, this man out of boost, out of time, and with 16 on the clock, you're going to have to look to the next game.
You're seeing Oxygen more and more to make those saves in transition. It's a big change that happened between game 1 and 2. Finally, it's working out in game 3.
There we go. There's space,
no matter what happens here, you get 1 for the road. It's a positive result for BDS, but you got to tip your cap to Oxygen, how they've responded in the series.
Do you believe, Spaceman?
Of course I believe.
Do you believe in the craziness? I don't know. I don't know if I believe. I'm not going to lie. I was hyping it up. Double tap from Jorius. Rise, the blip reset. This has got to be a perfect kickoff for BDS. Monkey Moon was looking for a demo. This is possession for Oxygen. Yep. it is over. We're going to look at the next game, and maybe even a goal to go for Oxygen, 5-1.
This is the Oxygen we were waiting to see. And this is the matchup between BDS we wanted as well. We wanted it to be close down to the wire, and it certainly was. Pretty tough for every
it'll be tough, indeed.
Ooh, by the way, one more thing.
Okay, I'm ready.
Solary is currently on a reverse sweep against Moist.
Oh, man.
They're in game 5, and Solary's up 2-1.
Ooh.
Everybody wants a reverse sweep today.
Looks like everybody's getting tested. Everybody wants a reverse sweep. Oxygen, they want to be the first to get that reverse sweep, and this might be the start of it. Step 1 is going to...
We said it before, we'll say it again. Between BDS and Oxygen, we're getting the very best so far to start the winner split. BDS looking great, Oxygen looking good as they try to make this reverse sweep happen.
Yeah, and this is the best moment to be tuning in, not just because we're seeing some flashy plays from Joreuz, but because there's 3 setups now for a potential reverse sweep. And in this game, Rise started things out, but Joreuz...
I'd assume Archie likely the one filling in there, as Joreuz and Rise are more than happy just to sit back and continue those freestyle mechanics we've seen time and time again. Seiko going to try to put something on the board for BDS, bullied off the backboard, Expert clears lane, and there's the comms we were looking for, finally an open net chance.
Bullied off the backboard, and take a look at the setup. Seiko, he keeps it to himself, and that gives time for Extra to bump Joreuz out the way and pushed out the way. And that opens up one more opportunity, one goal away from tying things up for BDS.
Doesn't matter how much time is left, the threat is real. BDS, Extra, great read, and gets it around again. 55 seconds, folks, it's a tie game.
We got to take a look here at what is going on with the defense. We've got 2 players jumping for the same ball. Archie and Joreuz at the net of BDS, but BDS are very strong in this midfield, and now with this clear, very strong to get a transition.
And you're going to keep Joreuz up as well. If you're pulling 2 defenders towards the back wall, it's going to be hard to find the transition at midfield. Joreuz catches the extension, finds the rebound, parks it, pulls it, and finishes it.
He completely put his car in park, and now they're forced to deal with the possession from BDS.
Yeah, but Archie just missed the cut into the lane, and so if he clears that ball, it's breathing room here for Oxygen, but they struggled. BDS off the backboard, Extra 3 touches, looking for the center. Here it comes, is it an own goal? Are you kidding? With 6 seconds to play? After all of that, it's a triple touch from Extra, and it ends in an own goal.
What is going on? Off the ceiling, there's so much pressure. Monkey
2 and 3 from every single one of these groups will be playing again today. If you got seed 1, then you are done. We will see you tomorrow if you got seed number 4. Well, I shouldn't say seed number 4, I should say position 4, because that's entirely different. Joyo puts it in. Not going to make that easy at all.
Look at this from Juicy. Just cuts rotation up front, slams it into the corner wall in offense, and that's to allow them to be comfortable in the pitch around them.
Atomic takes over. Joyo and Juicy both sat back. And it's awkward, and they can't do anything about it. A great block on the backboard, killed all momentum on the ball. And enough for the follow-up.
That's just well done by Atomic. It's a very awkward shot.
You've got a player like Mark, you've got a team that's almost going under his philosophy. That is always what Mark was so brilliant at. And now they just keep falling. It goes in. Yes, it does. Mark with the rare win and the rare read on that post. Usually doesn't tend to like the offensive player.
Well, he's done well after missing the first shot.
You want to give it a go. Time ticking away here, Johnny. And Moist have had no answers in game 2.
Yeah, Moist a bit flat in this game and a bit stuck in defense here for Atomic to put in a 3rd goal. That's every G1 player on the score sheet. Yeah, it's a go next kind of situation for Moist. There was not really a threat that he was going to score from that position. You look back at their 2nd goal, Dorito, again, not really a threat that he's going to score from the position he's in. So sometimes you've just got to let those players make that touch and accept it as kind of a back pass. Because if the opponents take a bad shot at you and you're in net, that's the same as your teammate back passing the ball to you. You can just take control. So look how tightly knit G1 were on that clear together. It's one of the things that pros will often tell you. What's happened here?
Dearie dear.
I thought for sure this was going to be a save, but it's actually just gone straight into the net. I mean, Joyo's there. Turns on the back wall
towards his net sort of save.
We're saying that I don't even know. I'm not clever enough to reply that. Williams resolve 3-0. They beat Solar. Shut him down.
Wow. And 2-0. Atomic slams it in the top corner. It was pretty well open though. It's all about the assist again for G1. They are really putting it together with their assists.
Like you mentioned, the kickoff real soon. Joyo now to the backboard. Are we going to get a goal as Juicy moves on in? Was a little bit late when it came under pressure. Drop down pass from Joyo to the net. Moist Esports bounce back.
Oh, it's a great pass from Astral. Juicy a bit late as third man, couldn't shoot that himself, but look at the pass from Astral.
Second game, Atomic off the backboard leaves it for Mark. What a shot that is. Just couldn't quite get the power. Almost put it behind the goalkeepers though. Now back to Mark, who still can't find the net, but this is very reminiscent of that first Moist goal. Just keep the offense going. That's so impressive to not waste any of these opportunities.
And once again, it's these little so close together, but not double commit. They're not running into each other's way. They're not hitting the ball away from each other, just reading each other perfectly. Oh dear, though, that's not the kickoff they need, though.
I kind of like, what on earth happened?
Well, yeah, it looks like Moist have close cheated, and Mark's turned up the line after grabbing the boost in the back corner. So we
both booking a very solid day number 1 for themselves, 3-0 on the day. And also get to take the rest of the day off. They can just watch everybody else fight for their tournament lives in Dorito. He likes the sound of that.
Yeah, it's the time for a little siesta over in Spain. It's, you know, there's like well too late in the day to be thinking opportunities. They're just keeping the ball away from Moist. They're keeping the ball away from the danger area, limiting Moist opportunities. Like that. That's phenomenal. Look at the vision and look at the synergy. I mean, thank you, G1, for the timing. I was trying to think of an example to tell you guys about.
I compliment Moist on their defense and they lose 4-0. Okay, I see how this is. You out there have been hearing the Leaf talk. I'm thinking, you know what? I want to go and see some of that matchup. Actually, Leaf really sold that to me. Absolutely can. Almost all of these are being streamed with, okay, Astral got enough power on it. You can also see this match from these orgs POV as well.
That's a big 50-50 win there from Joyo. Astral stuck around in the corner, allowed. Oh, that's an opportunity missed there by Joyo, sorry. I'm not sure he was able to wrap his car around the aerial shot, but he definitely didn't manage to. This is a better opportunity though, and he puts it in. 1-0 Moist. Another strong start. Can they keep it up?
Look at this from Juicy. What a challenge. Got over to the top left side of it. Make sure that bubbles. Go and do it. Let him figure it out. I guarantee you Juicy can step up to that sort of level. But for BDS, obviously this is a team that we maybe haven't had a chance to look at too often. No way.
Oh, wow.
All right, cool. We'll get to that point in a moment. Johnny, break it down, please.
Well, you know, Monkey Moon's hit that hard, but Astral probably could have saved this. Overextend against this team. And likewise, they don't want to get stuck in defense. It's always been the #1 nightmare for teams facing BDS over the years. Just being completely stuck in your half. That was an open net. Juicy makes sure of it. The demo leads to an open net opportunity, which went close enough. Astral ripping it into the post. Juicy up quicker than Seiko.
We have seen conceded. Why BDS might just take a few of those.
Well, this is getting a bit more into what you'd expect BDS to dominate, but Etra's dropped back there. He has no boost. Monkey Moon tried to infield it to him, and that just allows Moist to counter-attack. Well, you know, infield passing to your third man tends to be risky in any situation, but infield passing to your third man who's got 12 boosts. BDS need to make it back to that World Championship. They need to defend their title. That's what they care about. And you don't do that unless you make majors, unless you're narrowly missing every single one. Oh, what shot. Juicy makes it too. Well, Moist have really put it together in this game. Joyo pounces on a loose ball, and he shows that the pass is always the option. It was something
that was lacking earlier on. It was the attempts at the passing play that just were not working out. And actually, this is a massive opportunity. Monkey Moon will not let that one go awry. BDS, right back in there. What a challenge, though, from Extra.
Yeah, tough position there for the third man. If proved costly. The third man remained isolated until the goal went in.
You know, it's never a new split until Johnny talks about kickoff strategies. There you go. That's on the bingo card. Oh, what a shot! Well, the first one was an opportunity presented to him. This one is a rifle. Monkey Moon, what a goal!
The awareness, two-goal advantage. BDS looked completely flat. The risky kickoff gave them the one goal that they needed to get back into this. Then they've created one of their own from midfield play. Oh, look at this. The pass from Juicy. No way! Astral trusts it. Juicy makes it happen.
Well, that was that moment where I was on Juicy's POV and you just it's like, does Seiko know?
It isn't just about forcing him to sit in goal and let Joyo and Astro play a two-man offense. Now they're bringing him in, and he's looking a lot more mechanical in this matchup. He's 1v1 with Monkey Moon. Monkey Moon puts it past him, and BDS finally have a lead.
That's exactly what they needed. Juicy, always going to struggle against this, and the fact that Monkey Moon played that how he was a bit hesitant earlier on. Now he's right there, and probably should have been scoring from that position. Now it's off the backboard. Astro, Joyo's loitering, and he's not going to miss.
Well, he got it eventually. You know, it's hard to say if Juicy should have scored the previous chance. You never know. You know, he might have been trying to sneak it past the goalkeeper.
Now it's going the other way. Stake over the redirect. Blocked by Moist.
Oh, there you go. There's your chance. Crossbar overpowered. And if you think you got a chance to breathe, we'll go to the opposite side. Juicy finishes it. And that is BDS eliminated.
Juicy and Astro with a team bench.